Hello, how you doing? My name is Christopher Anton. I'm a community member from Sales, and basically here today to try to inform the community and get a reaction from the community on the Border Patrol issues that we deal with day to day, the harassment, the carelessness, etc. Everything that comes along with the Border Patrol issues. So if you have any questions, concerns, frustrations concerning them harassment issues, or if you experience them personally, we'd like to invite you to come and join us.
Chef Guides, my name is Amy Wan. I come from Kumababi community in the Dog district. And today we're here as Young Autumn, as Wichachamichgum to make a call to community for support to attend the Town Hall Forum on Border Patrol issues hosted by the Tohono Legislative Council in conjunction with Border Patrol. The Town Hall is going to be on Friday morning at the Babakiri High School auditorium. It starts at 9:30 a.m. and is going to 2 o'clock p.m. And the call that we're making to the community is to join us for a march in cells at 7 o'clock in the morning, beginning at Bashas Plaza, going to the Tohono Legislative Council chambers, where we're going to leave a banner and leave information for the community to let them know that the forum is taking place in Tapawa. And then after that, we're going to travel to Tapawa and gather at San Solano Mission. And from there, we're going to march along Route 19, I believe it is, and all the way to the high school to show our support for the community members who have gone through these experiences and to demand answers to some of the questions that the community has, and to get some justice and to bring light to these issues, because we care about what happens to our community, and most of all we care about our future and our kids. And so we ask that you join us on Friday. Don't be scared. Come out and march with us and sing with us and come in that good autumn way to protect each other. So we hope to see you out there. And if anything, you can see us on the road. Come in and join us, and come join the town hall and ask your questions and see what we can move forward on together.
Hi, I'm Justine Begay, and I'm from New Mexico. I'm full Navajo, and I moved down here to San Simon because I got a permanent position here at the San Simon Health Center. And since I've been here, I've been attacked by Border Patrol in different areas and in different ways. We really got targeted and over at Casa Grande border check. And at one point, we were detained for about 45 minutes. It was my daughter, my 25-year-old daughter, and my 2-year-old granddaughter. And the reason why they detained us is because I refused to open my trunk for them. And not one time did they ask me if I was a U.S. citizen. They kept bothering us. There was a supervisor there, because when I got on the phone with Casa Grande Border Patrol in Casa Grande, he told me that there was a guy there with a dog, and the dog went around our car, and apparently that person with the dog was the supervisor. And at that point in time, my daughter had gotten out of the car, and he started to argue with my daughter, and in the end he ended up calling my daughter an asshole. And they told us to turn off our car and take the keys out and get out of the car. So my granddaughter, who's two years old, and my daughter and I, we ended up outside in the heat at about 117 degree weather. And they made us stand outside and leave the car off until TOPD got there. And then as soon as TOPD got there, he was a member of the TO Nation, and apparently what the reason for them to detain us is because they wanted us to have some sort of an exemption to live and work on the TO reservation. And where I don't know where you get stuff like that, but he wanted an exemption for him, and the TO Police Department told them that we don't need such things. So there was a second incident when we went out to Gavo for a forum regarding Border Patrol, and we went out there and it was late at night and we were on our way home, and I ended up getting pulled over again with my daughter. And at that time, another Border Patrol, when he came up to the window, he asked me where I was from and where I was going. So I told him that I lived in San Simon and that's where I was going. I was going home. And he told me that I needed some sort of an exemption again to live and work on the reservation. And if they caught me again, then they were going to have to detain me. But for some reason, I have my tribal plates on my vehicle, and it kept attracting the Border Patrol. So I don't know where they're coming up with this exemption stuff. And it just, you know, I don't know if it's something new that they're coming up with or what it is. But I called TOPD and they told me that there's no such thing. I talked with a sergeant with the police department. He said they don't issue such things. And there was one point in time, again, when I was, my 2-year-old granddaughter was in a burn unit over in Phoenix, and I had to go out there to check on my kids 3 times a week, and I would end up coming home from Casa Grande all the way to Covered Wells and back home. And there was one Border Patrol who pulled me over about 10:30 at night when I was coming home, and he ended up stopping me, and I didn't have nowhere to pull over, so I pulled over. Half of my car was on the dirt road and the other half was on a pavement. And he came up to my window and he identified himself as Charlie Stevens, 7104. And I knew right away that that was no such thing. So right away I called TOPD dispatch and I asked them if they could, you know, stand by and be by my side while I deal with this person. Well, he started cussing at me, using the F word and the S word, and TOPD dispatch heard him and told me to put my window up and wait for TOPD to get there. And he knew that the Border Patrol knew that TOPD was on their way. So he let me go. But in the end, TOPD ended up coming to my house to do a report.